All right, welcome to the new channel. Today I will be doing a requested update reading for Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. It is January 20th and it is 11:09 a.m. All right, let's get started with the tarot. I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and then I'll ask the questions, and then I'll pull 6 cards with the tarot. Okay, so here we go. I would like one card for the current energy between ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, the current energy. Then the next card I would like to be for Rihanna's feelings. The next for Rocky's feelings. ASAP Rocky's feelings. Their shared path will be the next card. What's strengthening will be the next card. And what's stressing the connection. All right. Just a second, because I know she's a Pisces. And hold on, let me see what ASAP Rocky is. I think he's a Libra, if I'm not mistaken, but let me just double check. Let's see. I'm just Googling it right quick. What is ASAP Rocky's zodiac sign? Yeah. All right. It is. Hold on, what's actually though? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Here we go. Sorry about that. That was me, mommy. All right, so here we go. He is a Libra. First card is gonna be the current energy between them. Okay. The next card, okay, it's the 9 of Cups. That's the current energy between them. Rihanna's feelings. The 4 of Pentacles. Rocky's feelings. The Tower. Their shared path. The 10 of Cups. What's strengthening? Making a choice. And what's stressing the connection? The 9 of Swords, which is air energy. Jesus Christ, here we go. So we have these cards here. I told you what they were. The first one, the current energy between them. It's the 9 of Cups. How Rihanna is feeling. It's the 4 of Pentacles. How Rocky is feeling. A Sudden Tower. Their shared path is the 10 of Cups. What's strengthening is the 2 of Swords. And what's stressing the connection is the Knight of Swords. Now, let's talk about it here. I could read this just as easy as pie, because it's really cut in stone. is cut in stone. What they say, nothing is written in stone, is cut in stone. The shared path right here, I feel, could have a lot to do with family, a family connection, right? That's how I feel. The current energy between them is we're definitely on the same page when it comes to our family, which is what, those babies down there. So they're on the same page with that. Okay, no doubt about it. With Rihanna, we have the Four of Pentacles, and it talks about saving money, wealth, security, conservation, security, self-improvement, control, for frugality, and solid foundation. Okay, that's what this says. Now, Rocky's feelings, ASAP Rocky's feelings is the Tower, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, disaster, awakening, release, and sudden insight. Okay. Like I said, the shared path, it's the Ten of Cups. What's strengthening? Difficult decision, weighing options, avoidance, deadlock, stalemate, thinking before decisions, stagnation, and choices, thinking before decisions. There's a choice that needs to be made, or there's a choice that will be made. Okay, stagnation being right here. After stagnation, after making a choice, we have this Knight of Swords right here. And these Knight of Swords talk about ambition, fast thinking, action, brave, driven, to succeed, defending beliefs, and seeking, and truth seeking. Now, I could easily say, with the Cups by Rihanna being Pisces, I could easily say this is her energy. And by ASAP Rocky being air sign, Libra, I could easily say these two swords, cards of swords right here, is his energy. But here's the thing, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna leave it up to the fans to make a decision on what it is that they feel these cards are trying to say. I get a lot of requests for for Rihanna and Chris Brown and ASAP. I get a lot of requests for these type of readings. I do these a lot. And truth be told, the message really still hasn't changed, but here we are. So I'm not going to say one goddamn word. You figure it out. Because when it comes to Rihanna and Chris Brown and ASAP Rocky, I get thrown everything at me when it comes to these three, this duo right here. Like this three people, not this duo, but these three people. I get likes, I get dislikes, I get the most comments, I get the most likes, I get the most dislikes. I get like everything that YouTube has to offer when it comes to this couple and Chris Brown. I get it all. So I'm not going to say one goddamn word. I will say this, and that will be it. The current energy is the Nine of Cups. Rihanna's feelings is the Four of Pentacles. ASAP feelings is the Tower. Their shared path is the Ten of Cups. What's strengthening is the Two of Swords. What's stressing the connection out is the Knight of Swords, okay? And we're going to keep it moving. Okay, so I'm going to ask for 3 cards, all right? And basically, out of the three, the strongest card will clarify the strongest card that's sitting out here, which would be the major arcana, which is the Tower here. That's like the strongest card out here. Okay. And then the second card will be what the block is. And then the third card would be the near future. So here we go. Can I please get 3 cards? 1 for the Tower. 1 for the emotional block. And 1 for the near future, please, for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, please. First 3 off the top, please. Oh, the fuck is this? I don't even know what that is at all, but I didn't even have a chance to cut. That was crazy, and it don't look like I'm finna. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take this card too, but they just kind of fail like that. But I will take this one. So let's see what we got. Well, the Tower is being clarified by the Justice. Now, this is crazy because I know that A$AP Rocky is a Libra. We just figured that out. And whatever we know, his feelings is the Tower. And then we got Justice coming out. Well, let's see what the block is. Let's see what the block is. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it says, the Knight is all action and doesn't spare any time to stop and think their pursuit through goals, singleness, and recklessness. Their unstoppable passion is inspiring but comes with risk. If the Knight is you, it's time to be bold and seize the crazy opportunity in front of you. I won't stick around for long. Enjoy this feeling. Total confidence in, but just be aware there can be unforeseen consequences for acting too impulsively. See, this is the crazy part about it. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing because I'm tired of saying shit. Really. I done said it several readings ago. So I'm not going to say shit. You figure it out. You're going to make your own determination anyway. But this shit is so motherfucking clear as day. Let's go over to the Knight of Swords. I want to be what the Knight of Swords talks about here. But I want to read it from here and just see what it just happens to say. Just for my own curiosity. For my own curiosity. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the kizzy cat. So, let's see. Ah, shit. Where that damn Knight of Swords? Bring your old ass on over here. Let me see you. Oh, there you go. it says bursting onto the scene with with fevery and confidence. The knight rushes headlong at the obstacles without a second thought. They are passionate and fully self assured in their intelligence and opinions, but they solely lack compassion in the heart. If the knight is you, it's time to second guess yourself. You are probably a bit cold and overconfident and possibly afraid of showing some vulnerability. It's left you imbalanced and ill prepared for what lies ahead. It's left you ill balanced. Now, ill balance, justice, tower. Ill balanced is not being balanced. He is a Libra. What it looks like to me is he may have a million different ideas about what it is that he wants to do, but may rush in without having all the facts put together on the table. And because of this actions that he has, it's going to bring a tower moment. It's like she's trying to save money, be secure, and make a solid foundation. But with this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Sword type of energy coming in, it's like fucking shit up. It's fuck shit up. You know, right here is the Nine of Cups. You know what I'm saying? The energy between them. Here is the shared energy, family first. You know what I'm saying? Family first. But anything outside of that, and then I say family first, then we got this Page of Cups right here. I could easily say this Page of Cups is representing the children. You know what I'm saying? This is what's representing the children. Clarifying the near future. The near future, more than likely, will always be evolving around the children. I'm not for sure, but let's just read this over here and see what it says. The Page of Cups. Here we go. The Page of Cups. What's that? A surprising little fish poking its head from the cup. Something or someone unexpected is coming your way and it's going to affect you emotionally pretty well. Maybe you've been hit by a wave of inspirations or you stumbled upon a brand new friend. Whatever it is, the tidal wave feeling, don't be afraid to just wade right now. Don't be afraid to just wade right now. What's that? A surprising little fish poking its head up from the cup. Something or someone unexpected is coming your way and it's going to affect you emotionally pretty wildly. Maybe you've been hit by a wave of inspiration or you stumbled upon a brand new friend. Whatever it is, a tidal wave of feelings, don't be afraid to just wade right in. Clarifying the near future. So, something new is coming in. It could be anything, but it's going to be fresh. Fresh. Three of Wands. Remember I said I was going to get that card? Fresh. Let's see, the Three of Wands talks about standing solid on the earth. You got your wand for support and you're contemplating your plans. You're working hard to get ready for the future. It's working. You got a solid strategy. So all you have to do now is put the action in. Something's finna happen. I don't know. I can't call it. I won't call it. Nope. We're going to leave that door open. Okay? Like Bruno Mars said. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. So funny. All right. So let's see. Um, we're gonna use these cards right here. This is the Island Time Wellness cards, and I'm gonna ask for 3 cards. We're gonna talk about the current situation. We're gonna talk about the hidden factors, and we're gonna talk about what's shifting next. You know, like what's happening next. All right. So here we go. The current status between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. The hidden factors and what's shifting next, please. Top 3 cards. Put a little stank on it. Uh-oh. Should I put a little stank on it or no? Alright, we'll put a little stank on it. Let's see, Lord. The current status, the hidden factor, and what's shifting next. 3 cards, please. Current status, the hidden factors, and what's shifting next. What's shifting next is taking a chance, risking, being strategic, not showing your hand and gambling. That's crazy. That is crazy. What's shifting next? Taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hands. That's crazy. That's what's shifting next. Well, alrighty then. Fire Marshall Bell. What is this, man? What is this? What is the hidden factor? Not enough. It's not enough. Frustration in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. It's not enough. Wow. Well then, what's the current status? Can a nigga know that? Can a let a nigga at? What is the current status? Because this is some crazy shit. So the current status is the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. I'ma leave the door open. This is crazy. Why is Bruno Mars on my fucking head? That's actually a good song, ain't it? Like, I'ma leave the door open. Where you going? Where you been? What you doing? Oh, you got plans? Oh, okay. I get the reason why it's coming to my head. Oh, so a person is questioning everything somebody want to do. Oh, where you been? And where you going? You got plans? Well, I'ma leave the door open. Ah, okay, I get it now. At the bottom of the deck, the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. I ain't said nothing, child. I ain't said nothing. I. See? That's that tongue tie. I ain't say nothing on that thing. I love everybody. I respect everybody's relationship. I don't really care. But let's go ahead and pop into this Moonology. I'm gonna ask for 2 cards and see what comes out. Okay, so I want to know, what phase are they entering, and the timing of the next major shift for them. So this is the Moonology. All right. 2 cards, please. What phase is their relationship entering? And what is the timing of their next major shift for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, please? 2 cards, please. Oh, yeah? Well, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I will obey. Oh, that is a new request, but I will do my best. At the bottom of the deck, it is time to take action. So, the phase that their relationship is entering and the timing of the next major shift, I don't know. But at the bottom of the deck, it does talk about it's time to take action. New moon in Aries, whatever that may be for them. But I reckon we finna find out once I turn these cards over. So, here we go. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay. And what do you need to release? Well, I done told ya. The timing of the next major shift, it says, what do you need to release? What phase is their relationship entering? Prosperity lies ahead for somebody, baby, baby. And then there's going to be a release, so you figure it out. All I know is this card said there's about to be some action tucked in some type of way, you know? I'm going to put this down. And then, look, a time for healing. That be the crazy part about these readings. Once I get done doing these readings, I end up looking at the cards that be at the bottom or the top afterwards. Oh, I'd be so pissed, like, damn, I should have showed them that. Damn, I should have showed them that. But it's okay, though, because when I'm recording the videos, I'm also audio. I use audio record, too, you know, so I can hear it back and not necessarily have to see the video. So I'd be like, well, those who actually get to hear the audio, because I have people who listen to the audio, but I don't let them, you know, see the video. So they get to get like more just of everything, like me setting up for the read and everything I have to do. They get to hear everything, but they don't get to see it. Ain't that some shit? But they get to see the aftermath once the camera go off, though. They get to hear it, rather. And I'm like, damn, I should have shown them that card. Damn, I should have. Damn, oh, fuck, man. I'm like, they ain't gonna believe this shit. But, you know, it be some wild shit once the camera go off, like on everything. But anyhow, moving forward, let's use, oh yeah, let's use these cards. These are the Astro cards right here. So I just want 2 cards, and I want to know the transit, the like the transit affecting her and the transit affecting him. So, you know, the transitioning, what's affecting her and what's affecting him. All right, so 2 cards, please. Can I get 1 card for Rihanna regarding the transit that is affecting Rihanna, and 1 card for A$AP Rocky regarding the transit that is affecting him? Oh, really? Okay. One more time. So, Rihanna and A$AP. So here is for Rihanna right here. Let's read it. It's number 46, and it talks about mystery. All right, Rihanna, go first. So this is the transit affecting Rihanna, the mystery here. So what is the mystery? I'm assuming this is Scorpio energy. I'm assuming it is. I'm still new. I'm still learning. God damn it. Um, let's see. It says if your chart were a village map, the eighth house would be on the corner of red light district. What the fuck? Hold on. If your chart were a village map, the eighth house would be on the corner of the red light district next to a mortuary in a Agving, Avings, in loans and the fuck is this? It is a private house where you deal with things you don't talk about in the public: sex, death, debts, loans, psychic premonitions. Here we deal with people's resources, how they are exchanging money, bodies through and work, and how we inherit good and attitudes. This house could feel uncomfortable, but it's a place where you can transform. Ain't that about a bitch? Mm, mm, mm. Girl, work. She like, I ain't finna be doing all the work. Not no more. On everything. I was always told that, um, like, I don't know if this is true or not, so don't quote me on it, but I was told that the males, I don't even know if this is true, but males are the ones who produce the who I don't know which I'm not even finna say it, but what I was getting around to is that who produces the egg or whatever the fuck it is that determines that it's gonna be a male or a female. Now, I was always told that when a woman has males, she's the one who done put in all the work to get that child, that male seed or whatever. I don't know. But when it comes to the males is the one who put in the work, you know what I'm saying, for the female baby to be or some shit. It's something to that extent. Now, I don't know how true that is. But one thing's for sure, this first whole paragraph said a whole fucking lot. Let me say it again. Eighth house mystery. If your chart were a village map, the eighth house would be on the corner of the red light district next to a mortuary and an Aving and Loans Bank. It is a private house where you deal with your things we do not talk about in public: death, debts, loans, psychic premonitions. Here we deal with others, people's resources, and how they are exchanged: money, bodies through, and work. And how we inherit good and attitudes. This house can feel uncomfortable. It is a place where we can transform. Now, here's the thing: whether people realize that or not, when I do these readings, I'm not tapping into what the fans want. I'm tapping into real life shit, like what the individuals is going through. And it always plays, the story always seems so off because you only see what they allow you to see in public or what AI pretends is going on in public with these different celebrities. But I'm tapped in like I'm tapped in. You feel me? So I'm going deep. So even though it may not seem like that on the outside, shit, I know what's going on the inside. That's why I love doing what I do. It's better than being able to fly, and it's better than being invisible. Because I can be wherever the fuck I need to be when I need to be and unseen and no one knows. That's why I love what I do. So I tap in like deep. And the whole time I've been doing these readings for her, it's been saying something that she probably doesn't express in public. But deep down inside, it's like if a bitch only knew. You know, it'd be some shit like that. But then it's like, no, Shay, you just hating. You just, for what? I have absolutely nothing to gain for hating on neither one of them because I don't know them personally. And if I did know them personally, like Shay is like the coolest motherfucker in the world. She don't hate on nobody. I love everybody. I really do. I do. I fucking do. But that don't mean everybody loves me. I'm okay with that. Well, let's just keep it moving. So, action. It talks about access the power of dominance between you and other people around you. Important resources like sex, money, and inheritance. Notice if a relative or a boss withholds money until you behave, or if you or a lover withholds sex until the other needs is met. Just get close in your own mind. If anyone is pulling strings and trying to heal dysfunctional dynamics with a clear and healthy boundaries, seduce honestly. Not all strange sexual dynamics are unusual. Financial arrangements are problems. If you understand and you can parculate, what the fuck, PECULIARITIES, and don't feel coerced or controlled by them, they are just part of who you are. Financial investors and advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, intuitive brains, trusts, auctioneers, and investigators all work with the eighth house affairs. And if they work with integrity, do so productively. Develop your second house resources, your own money, sense of worth, and body confidence to strengthen your freedom and bargaining powers to operate in the real with grace. Engage the resource handed to you, but make your own judgment calls. The A house calls for one last freedom to acknowledge that death exists and will be fully alive in response. Man, that's that Scorpio energy. Like what? Death do exist, my nigga, my sister, my bro. It does. So death always talks about an ending that brings about a transformation. All right. So here we go. It talks about the challenges. It can be tempting to manipulate by withholding love, power, or money, and hard to step away when someone else is jerking these chains. Irk it, jerk it, irk it, jerk it, irk it, jerk it. Give, face your worst fears and step through the field that feels liberation. The trap of manipulation falls away when you don't bite the hook, when you don't take the fucking hook from the motherfucking scale, because you got the motherfucking hook can come from either end with the balancing scale. You can get it from this end or you can get it from that end. Either motherfucking end. You choose. You choose. Damn. This is some deep shit. Let's go on over to the transit that is affecting Rocky. Here's his strength. Lord have mercy. So it says a planet that at its strongest when it is essentially or accidentally dignified in a sign of placement that aligns with the nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is its most Mars like when in Scorpio or Aries, the two signs it rules, or in Capricorn, which is a stronger sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like the soccer player who happens to be out in the front and free, and the exact right place to receive a pass. Action. Your voice matters. Trust that you are what need trust trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. So you have an advantage. But it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself and have what it takes even if you don't know it yet. It's up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. Play to your strengths. Use your contacts. Sing the songs that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect of the process. This situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potentials without stepping on anyone else's or getting ahead. The wind is with you. The wind, WIND, is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead. Do your work. Bring your strength. Team along with you. Bring your strength team along with you. Challenges. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them. Or you may be left high and dry once the game is over. Gift. For weeks, months, or lifetimes, you have prepared for this moment, the muscle you built in your body and soul, and understand that occurrence are needed here at this time and this place. Let me tell you something. I said I wasn't gonna say shit, but there's no way a motherfucker can sit up here and say what this shit is. It's not saying. What it's saying is, get your ass up off your ass and do what the fuck it is that you need to do and stop running in with all these goddamn ambitions and ideas and all this shit and ain't got your shit motherfucker together. Sing your own song. Have your own this. Do your own that. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to. This is some weird, wild ass shit. I'm scared to see what's at the bottom of the deck. I'm terrified. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's for real? For real? What is that? Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. Mm, mm. Well, I reckon I'll read it to you. I ain't gonna do you like that. I think we're doing okay. We still under the hour. So this is what is at the bottom of the deck. And it talks about review. And it says retrograde. It says retrograde gets a bad rep, especially Mercury retrograde, but the retrograde cycle is truly helpful and necessary. It's nothing to worry about, just something to work with. A planet is in retrograde when it appears to reverse the direction of the journey across the sky from the perception here on Earth. As the planets revisit its path, you get to review your life. Stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of the issues are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth the rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be saving grace in this situation, so check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page. and it is safe to move forward. This is opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach before engaging an old relationship. Inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territories together. Broach new territories together. I would think that would say approach new territories together, but it says broach new territories together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend alongside an agenda, a so important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. Challenges. It's not a time tempting through it may be a remiss pick at old scars or revisit a painful situation from your past. Just because you want the emotional charge of anger or excuses to dwell in the memories of betrayal and regrets. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and you don't need to do it again. Gifts. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow and an opportunity to use what you worked on hard to learn. You accumulate skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful wills win the race. And thoughtful will win the race. Man, that was crazy. But okay. Here we go. We almost done. So this is the House of the Night Oracle. I'm just going to ask for 1 to 2 cards. We'll just see what comes out. Okay. Basically, what is each person holding back? What is each person holding back? One card as to what is each person holding back, and one card as to what needs healing, please. What is each person holding back? What needs... Here we go again. Alrighty. ASAP. Rihanna. So ASAP number 18. Wait, when is Ree's birthday? Is it the 19th or the 18th? I think it's the 19th. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I should have wrote it down. Anyway, but this is ASAP's, okay? So here we go. This 18? Oh yeah, here we go. So, what each person is holding back, and I said ASAP, and then I wanted Rihanna, but it could be for both of them. I don't fucking know. But here we go. ASAP, forbidden. It says, as your goddess, I am sending you this warning. You are about to enter a situation that may not be easy and can cause others pain. Not all doors are meant to be open. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed and not all desires are realized. Right now, I am saying no to you. The symbol of forbidden also reminds you that although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in your ear to stay away. It is best for you, even if you don't believe it right now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path. Well, god damn. Ain't that some shit to tell a motherfucker? What's holding you back? Well, if that was for him, what in the hell did she get? Because what needs healing is what is supposed to be. What each person is holding back. But I said him, and then I said her. So what's healing? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh, hoo, hoo. My God. My darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you thinking about, and what motivates you and feel real are. And wait. Now let me do this shit tongue twister, okay? Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honestly is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all, as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. That is the greatest freedom and power in telling your truth. I'm trying to tell you motherfuckers. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't. But I've been knowing for a while now. Go check out the old videos. This is for the new channel. I'm finna stop recording videos for the old channel, so y'all better come on over and subscribe to the new channel. But this is what it is. This is what it is. And if it ain't, God forgive me. Okay, that's all I can say. There's not much more I can say. Right? Right. See? And then we got strength. We got strength. We got strength and we got strength. They both know no matter what happens, it's going to take them both to be strong. Regardless, because guess what? They got these little shorties they done communicated. I said communicated. Accumulated. You know? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's get ready and yeah, because it's 52 minutes in. Let's just get ready and close it out. Okay, I'm gonna ask for 3 cards, right? So what will be basically I want to say what will be seen. I want to see what will be seen in the public. And then I want to see what's going to be happening behind the scenes. And then I want to see what's the next major event for these 2 individuals. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, please? What will be seen publicly? What will be happening behind the scenes? And what will be the next major event? No stank, no stank, no stank. Okay. Just right off the back. Alrighty then. Give it to them raw. Alright, so here we go. This will be what the public will see. This right here will be what will be happening behind the scenes. This right here will be the next major event. Great fortune. Okay? What'll be happening public is right here. A journey. What'll be happening behind the scenes? Thoughts. Thoughts. So that will be what it will be. And at the bottom of the deck, we got number 13, and it talks about wealthy man. That's what will be. with that being said, this has been a updated requested reading for Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the new channel. And thank you. Subscribe to the old channel too if you like. I'm out.